Of course, I gotta adjust the mic. That's the first thing I gotta do. What's new? All right. Yes, ma'am.
You're playing LP Phil tonight, but you popped up on Riverfront today. Tell us what led you to do that.
Yeah, well, I was really blessed. You know, we got to play the outdoor, the Bridgestone stage, in front of the Bridgestone Arena the first year we played, and then last year we got to play here. You know, like right away, and so I never really got to play the Riverfront stage, and there's always something fun about that in my mind. I've always watched it from a distance, and you know, I've like I said last year to you guys, I've been here watching this show, and I've been to that stage in front of Bridgestone, but I've never been to the Riverfront. So this was kind of my chance to sort of do it like a surprise show, which we love doing when we can, when we have a chance. And so it was kind of the easiest. The quickest kind of answer we came up with was, well, let's see if we can do like a Riverfront performance too. Same day as the LP Phil's show, and we'll do a different set list. We'll do something a little different, and yeah, it was fun. It was wicked, actually.
You did a really cool thing for your fans this week. Can you just talk about premiering the new music for them and what kind of reaction you got?
Yeah, we did a sort of listening party. Listening parties can be kind of awkward, I've noticed. So we modified it a little bit. We did the listening party. We took all the encore material from the encore of the debut record, the sort of 8 new tracks from it, and we premiered those for them, although most of them have already heard it. And so we did some. We listened to the actual track, and then we actually performed a few because we had never done them in an acoustic setting like that. So that was a new kind of place for us to do it. And it was yeah, it was just kind of our way of kind of, you know, I feel like we all feel like listening parties are kind of something you do with a team to celebrate the end of making a record and the sort of effort that goes into that with everyone on the team, right? And that was kind of our way of doing it with, obviously, the fans, our team, you know, our new team, our big team, you know. Yeah. Hey, if you guys don't mind, I'm actually going to bring out, so I feel so cool. I get to introduce, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jason Mraz, everybody. Yeah, thanks, dude. Absolutely. I'll take the short one.
No problem.
All right. I'll stick on the short one. So.
Now that you've introduced your special guest, I'm just curious. You've had some of the more interesting collaborations with Stevie Wonder. And how are these all coming about, and how did this particular one come about?
For the love of music. We actually met at the Grammys, and I introduced myself. Hopefully I didn't stutter too much because I am a huge fan, and we talked about maybe writing in the future or whatever. And I also brought up this song. I kind of snuck it in, but Everybody's Got Somebody But Me always kind of had, you know, had the vibe on it, and I was always curious to see what Jason would do with something like this, and we were lucky. I was lucky enough to figure out a way to. I don't know. I honestly don't know how the whole thing happened, but it did happen. Next thing I knew, I had tracks in my inbox, and it was vocal tracks from the one and only. So it was pretty cool to get that in and kind of give it. I mean, totally new life on the song, totally new perspective. The song has a whole new meaning, in my opinion, now, and perfect for for the encore. And just really lucky to get to do something like that, get that started. Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm. So talk about being able to sort of work with other artists outside of the pop genre and what's drawing you to these particular artists.
Musicality draws me to the artist first and foremost. What I find in this genre is an intense musicality, especially from the songwriters who can dig into their instruments and dig into melody and dig into story and dig into spirit. I dig on that. And then a second is the community that they surround themselves with. It's really inspiring, A lot of us in the pop scene live inside of our own bubbles, and we don't get to interact with each other too much. And it seems like on the West Coast, it's just too far away from this community out here. So, it's a real honor, whether it's Zach or Hunter, to be considered, to be tapped, to lend my voice to the work that they're doing.
Jason, what's going on in your world? We all feed to pop producers as well, so can you update us what's going on?
Well, I've got a few more dates left on the tour that I'm finishing for my last record, and at the same time, I'm sitting down to make my next record right now. So I'm in the studio right now.
Feeling creative, feeling it flowing.
Oh yeah, man, loving it. I've had a lot of momentum with my last 2 albums, and I just want to keep that going and ride the wave. And I've been blessed to have a lot of new songs just kind of land in my head and my heart on my page, and so I'm going to try to get those out as fast as I can.
Last question will be George.
Jason, when
Yes, sir.
Hunter
somebody's heartbreak out, he constantly referred to you, and this was before he met you. He
Okay.
was talking about you. Did any of that conversation come up when the two of you met?
That's a little
no.
awkward. No, I'm just kidding.
No, not really.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah,
He
well-
speaks the truth.
You know, music is our greatest weapon in the war against unhappiness. You know, so.
Do you hear that in his song, in his music? Is your influence in his music?
You know, I'll listen for that. You know, I try not to assume that I have any impact on other writers. But thank you for suggesting that might exist, and
You definitely do, man.
I'll dig in.
Definitely do.
Thanks.
Definitely
All right, we're going to stop for photos. Get
Awesome.
The microphones out of the
do.
way.
Okay, yeah. Oh, sorry.
Here, we got the 10-second warning. Okay, everybody, thank you very much.